Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Milky Flow here and I'm really excited today because this is my first ever build tutorial video. We're on 2K22 Next Gen and I think I found the most OP build at the point guard position. This build can do everything, man. It can get contact dunks, it can shoot lights out, it can run the offense for your team, it gets pro dribble moves, it gets Hall of Fame defense, and it gets a 92 speed and 92 speed and acceleration, and your stamina is also 92. So this build can do absolutely everything on the court that you need it to do. You can guard on ball, you can guard off ball, you can run the offense, you can play as a spot up, you can finish at the rim, you can do whatever you want to do on the court at the point guard position. Now, I've spent hours and hours fine-tuning this build to get absolutely every single badge point possible to get this build as good as I possibly can. It's been a wild, like 15 hours or so since the game came out, and I've been grinding, trying to get this build as good as it possibly can be so that you guys can enjoy it as much as I think I will. Now, we're going to start with the point guard, obviously. Left-handed. I'm number 43 in real life, so I'm going to go number 43. I'm also left-handed, so that's why I go left-handed, not because I think it makes you shoot better or whatever. I'm actually left-handed, so that's why I choose that. Now, with the height, hear me out. We're going to go 5'11". Now, there's a reason for this. If we leave our height at 6'3" here, and we leave everything else as is, 6'7" wingspan, right? And we go to our defense here, we only get 24 defensive badges as is, like that. We're maxed out, perimeter defense is still. That's maxed out, we get 24 defensive badges, right? When we go to 5'11", like we're about to, and we get our weight to 171 pounds, which is where the limit is, where your perimeter defense starts to go down a little bit. See, our 170, our wingspan has to be max. 171, 170, that's where it starts to go down. We're going to leave it at 171. I like to go built, right? Remember, we had 24 defensive badges, and we'd maxed out the perimeter defense and steal. When we go here, when we max it out, we get 25, and we can even lower it a little bit. I think it goes 97, 96. That's the point where we keep the 25 badges, and we've lowered things down a little bit as well, which will allow us to use our attributes elsewhere in the build. So we're going to leave that as it is, 25 defensive badges, and we're going to put our block at a 58, which will get us a 26th defensive badge. Now, for pro contact dunks and small contact dunks, for pro contacts, you need 84 drive and dunk, 70 vert, and for small contact dunks, you need an 86 drive and dunk and 85 vert. These attributes will get you pro contact dunks, small contact dunks, pro alley-oops, elite alley-oops, small contact alley-oops, pro contact alley-oops. It gets you the lot. So you can finish at the rim, no worries with this build. So we're going to get an 86 driving dunk. You also get every driving layup package at an 85 layup. So we're going to put out an 85. We get 21 finishing badges straight off the bat. Now, midi, we're going to put that at a 76. Now, the reason we've got it at a 76 is because when we put our three-pointer up to an 84, which is what we're going to do, 84, we've got 24 shooting badges right there. If we put our midi down to a 75 and we put our three-pointer up one, we don't get that extra shooting badge. So we're going to put our three-pointer down one, our midi up one, and we get that extra shooting badge. We're going to leave the free throw for now. I'm going to talk about that a bit later. Our playmaking, our pass accuracy is going to be 85. That's awesome. We're going to max out our ball handle. We need that max ball handle to be able to dribble as fast as possible, as well as we possibly can with the point guard. And then our speed with ball is going to go up to an 87. That's the point where we get that 31st playmaking badge. So that's all of those stats so far. Our speed, we're going to a 92. Same as our acceleration, it's going to be 92. Now remember, we needed an 85 vertical to be able to get our small contact dunks. So we're going to up the vertical to an 85, and we're going to up the stamina to a 92. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. If you have watched my page, I always say play to your play style. So for me, I play a lot of 5v5, so I'm going to leave my stamina at a 92, and I'm going to up the rest of my points with free throw, which gets me an 82 free throw. But if you don't play 5v5, if you only play 3v3, you can spend your points elsewhere. You can put your stamina up to a 99, and then you can put you can put your 3-pointer up 1. You don't get an extra badge point, but you can put it up 1. Or, you can put your post control up, whatever. You can put your close shot up if you want. But for me, because I play 5v5, I need that. I need to be able to hit my free throws. I put my free throw up, and I think it gets me to like an 82. 76. Same. Right? So that's where we're going to leave all that. Now, look at this badge. Look at these badges, man. 21 finishing, 24 shooting. Remember, shooting's a lot easier this year. I'm playing with this build currently in my career, and I'm hitting like 75% of my shots with a 75 3-ball. That's it. And I've only got one badge. That's it. One badge, 75 3-ball. I'm hitting like 75% of my shots. You will be able to absolutely green lights out with an 84 3-ball. I can guarantee it. And if you can't, then maybe you should reconsider, and you could probably put your 3-pointer up a little bit higher. But I can guarantee you, if you're half decent at the game, if you know the timing of your jump shot, you will be able to green with an 84 3-ball. I can guarantee it. Right? Now, we're going to go through here. Now, I'm going to choose pull-up precision take. I think that's a take that suits my play style. Of course, you can get another take if you want. But personally, I'm going to go pull-up precision. That's just me. And my secondary take, I'm going to go extreme clamps. So I can clamp people up. I can play great defense. We're going to finish that there. We're going to complete that build, man. And this is what we get. We get a two-way, three-point playmaker. Shades of Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, Damian Lillard, and Darius Garland. Let's test this build out. We're going to always test that at 99, of course. Now, finishing badges. This is something that I would run. I would probably run gold slithery. Now, keep in mind, badge points are a little bit different this year. For me to put slithery on gold, it cost me 5 badge points, not 3 like it usually would in 2K21 and previous 2Ks. It cost me 5 badge points. So you need to keep that in mind when you're putting your badges on. So gold slithery, silver posterizer, silver fearless, and then we can put something on like, we definitely need gold limitless takeoff, which leaves us 6 badges left. We can put on something like a silver acrobat, and I don't know, a silver lob city, or giant slayer, or if you don't want to get ripped at the rim, you could put a silver unstrippable and then like a bronze giant slayer or something like that. This is something that I would run, something similar to this when I get my maxed out badges. But slithery, fearless, posterizer, limitless takeoff, they're all essentials, and then the rest you can sort of do as you please. These are our shooting badges. So we want blinders on. It's an OP badge in next gen. We're going to run sniper. It helps with slightly early and slightly late timing, but early and lates receive a bigger penalty, so you have to know your time pretty well. Limitless spot up. So range extender has been split into 2 different badges this year on next gen, deep threes as it was in next gen 21. It's been split into 2 badges, chef and limitless spot up. So limitless spot up helps you shoot on standing still 3-pointers, and chef helps you shoot off the dribble. So keep that in mind when you're putting that into your playstyle. Now, I shoot a bit off the catch and I shoot a bit off the dribble, so I'm going to put both of them up. I'm going to put silver difficult shots because that's my playstyle. It's not everyone's playstyle, but it is mine. So I'm going to put silver difficult shots. I'm going to put gold hot zone, and then something like, I've got 2 badges left. I could put a bronze Deadeye and a bronze green machine, something like this. Now, keep in mind, when you're doing this, I'm the primary ball handler, so I don't shoot a lot from the corner, but if you're a spotter shooting from the corner, I would definitely recommend putting it on. You could probably take like difficult shots off and chef and put like corner specialist on, but I'm the primary ball handler, so I'm going to use chef, and I'm going to put, how many badges I've got left? 3, but I put that onto difficult shots. That suits my playstyle. You can play around with it all you want, but that suits my playstyle. You might also want to put like mismatch expert or something on. All right, and remember as well, if you're thinking the badges are a little bit too low, when you go to college, I would strongly recommend going to college. You get to choose a college and you get to up your badges. So I think it was like Syracuse or something. You get 4 extra badge points. So all of a sudden you're going from 24 to 28 badge points. And then like Gonzaga got you like 1 in each category and stuff like that. So keep that in mind when making your build. Now, playmaking, we don't run a lot of ISO in my team. We move the ball around a lot, so these aren't ISO badges. So I'm going to go gold bullet passer. I'm going to go gold handle for days. I love stop and go, quick first step. Glue hands is going to be super important this year, I think. It helps you catch the ball from tough catches. Needle threader, for me, I really, really love that badge. Special delivery helps you throw lobs and flashies. Gold unpluckable, and we've got 2 left, and we can go something like I don't know. I'm not running dimer or floor general this year because people should be able to shoot by themselves. We might go into like a silver downhill or something like that, or maybe like a silver space creator or tight handles or something like that. So this is something like I would run with playmaking. And then defensive, man, this is where it gets exciting. This is where I'm really, really excited because I get to play great defense this year. So I'm going to go gold ankles, gold clamps, gold interceptor, gold pick dodger, gold menace, gold pickpocket. I could even run these on Hall of Fame. Cost 2 extra badges. Hall of Fame interceptor, Hall of Fame clamps. And then we could run like that bronze intimidator. That works out. I think that would be a perfect lineup for me. But yeah, that's it. Let me know what you think of this build in the comments. Like I said, it's my first ever build tutorial, and let me know what you think. I think this build is super OP. In the comments, let me know what build you're making, if you're running on current gen or next gen, and if you would change anything in this build to make it a little bit better to suit your playstyle a little bit more. But other than that, we're out. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing to me. I'm going to be posting a ton of 2K22 content over the next couple of weeks. Peace out.